All right, I'm in. Lambo's in. Okay, cool. We're good.
I'm in there, baby.
Alright.
I'm in there.
I'm in there.
I need you to stand up and moonwalk in right now. Just kidding.
Yeah, like the Myra B man, the classic
Yeah.
Myra
Oh yeah.
B.
Yep. Oh,
I
yeah.
wish I had his hair.
They should. I wonder if they have a wig, like an actual wig for that, because I would get that and then dress like that for Halloween in a heartbeat. Get like the
Absolutely.
purple
That'd be so amazing.
jacket.
And I will say, when I play my draft matches, I actually do like my theme music. Like I play it while I play either his XD or his Coliseum theme. I actually like more than his XD
more.
theme. So I like actually play majority of my draft matches with
His
Myra
theme
B's
going.
music theme going.
It's so good.
Oh,
Do you like
amazing.
the XD fit or the Coliseum fit more?
I think the Coliseum fit with like the yellow is classic.
Yeah, I know,
It's
right?
It's
so
classic.
good.
That's what I think of
that-
when I think of Myra B, for sure.
Yeah, me too. I mean, the GIF that you sent the other day, I think it was next D GIF.
It was
where
an
it has
XD
him,
one.
like he's moonwalking in. He's got those heels, bro, and I'm just like, man, he
He
is
does have heels.
like he's
Yeah.
so cool.
For anyone
I love-
listening,
I love-
yeah, if you go on Discord and you type Myra B one, well, there's two R's, it's MIROR space B into the Discord GIF finder, you'll be able to find it. Just him moonwalking in and just like hits the groove.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh man. Well, everyone, welcome back to the Skilling Podcast. Of course, this is going to be an amazing return guest episode. We chat with content creators, competitive players, and all voices in between. And today we are excited to welcome back the myth, the legend himself, the previous Emerald Open champion and draft connoisseur. It's our buddy Lambo. Welcome back, man.
Thank you for having me. Glad to be here. Excited, stoked to be back. Second time around.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because I actually haven't entered an Emerald Open since I won that last one. So I've only done like local leagues with my friends, but
Nice.
still excited to be back.
I love that.
It's
Go
gonna
out
be
and
so
go out on top. As far as you're concerned, you're the eternal reigning champion. If
Yeah.
that's the case, right?
Yeah, I have helped a couple of friends. Like I do like building and drafting for them, and I
Okay.
actually have had a couple of friends that have done well in the Emerald Open since then.
Oh, nice.
But no winners yet.
There's
That's
been
awesome.
there's been an additional season, if I remember. I kind of keep up with it, and there was a new recent winner. Because there's been 4 seasons so far, but I think it's so fun to kind of keep up with that crew and see how everyone's doing. And I know that Jeroni Puff, he's doing his own Diamond and Pearl league and stuff like that too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's a good crowd, man. It's always fun to see what you guys are up to.
Yeah, and I will say, like, I think Pokemon peaked through gens like 3 through 7 are my favorites. And even there, like, I think three it's not like a peak like it peaked at 5. I think it like peaked at 3 and 7, and then the other ones are like kind of also up there, but like
but still good.
yeah,
Yeah,
actually
I get you.
6 and 7. I might like 6 more than 7. 7's a little bit too offensive for me, but I love Gen 3, OU, draft,
Mhm.
whatever it is. I love Gen
Right,
3.
reality. Yeah.
So
Oh,
good.
for sure. I think a lot of the content I consume as well is leaning more towards that. Yeah, not just for nostalgia, but just for like just the gameplay and the strategies and the team building and everything. I think I agree with you. It does feel really creative, and it's really cool to see like tier shifting and like different things being discovered and tried out like all these years later. I know there's a bit of a resurgence a few years ago, but it's pretty cool to see. Like I know a big one is like Metacham just got into OU like out of nowhere, like 20
Oh,
years
yeah,
after.
Wait, in Gen 9? Are you
No, in
serious?
Gen 3. No, in Gen 3.
Gen
3
yeah,
OU,
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I thought you meant
You're like,
that.
what?
I was yeah, okay, yeah, no, okay, that makes way more sense to me. Yeah,
You're like, excuse me.
yeah.
Not that
I
good.
was,
Metacham's awesome, but I don't know. Gen
I was
9's
about
a
to say
little too
with
crazy.
some of the newer, like every gen, like you have the power creep, but then with power creep, you also get like they don't want to just inflate the stats, so they start doing weird things with like abilities and then like
Yeah.
min maxing. And so then you get these weird things like Regieleki and then Spectrier, and they're just like one literal Spectrier, like one trick pony. And then it becomes so matchup-y. And like some people like that, and some people vibe with it, and like it works better for VGC than it does for like singles, in my opinion. Obviously, in my opinion,
Yeah.
people can disagree.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'll be that Gen 3 stan.
For sure.
for forever, dude. Josh and I recently we did so we have a friend who's a speedrunner, he's a solo speedrunner, and we did a randomized race like last Saturday, and just kind of it was so we with one mon running through Fire Red and Leaf Green, and it was just one of those things where I was like, I miss these games. These games are just Gen 3 it holds a special place, and it's forever an era that was just golden, during that time period.
Wait, so it was a randomized speed run. So like, do you
Yeah, it's
like
solo Pokemon. So we brought him on.
did you get to choose them on, or was it just like whatever?
The Mon was randomized. So we randomized the Mon. So we got 3 between the 3 of us, and then between those 3, they were randomly assigned. So the pool was Shelgon, Lunatone, and Poliwrath, and then from there they were randomly assigned to each of us. So I got Shelgon, Logan got Lunatone, and our buddy got the best one of the bunch. So
Poliwrath.
He got the Poliwrath, and he kicked our butts. So it was fun.
Don't hit on Lunatone. Lunatone's
it did good.
sick.
Well, the thing is, he beat us,
good.
and we were like, wait. I mean, because he has like the routing down like that and everything. And we were just having fun with it. We we just want to hop on and try it out and everything, and it was a good time. But when he finished Poliwrath, and he's like sat there for 20 minutes watching us, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can run Lunatone and try and catch up to you guys, and then he beat us. So he doubled us up, dude. It was crazy. So. Shelgon was really good early game. The dragon typing defensive resistance for the water, grass, electric gyms was great, and then it kind of fell off. Weak special defense. Lorelei, I had to basically brute force it until I got to, a certain level to live a couple ranges. But yeah, it was still fun though.
If you forced me to run Fire Red, Leaf Green right now, I can guarantee you half of my time would be trying to figure out where to freaking go in Silphco. Like once you get in that building. And then you get the freaking... Literally, as a kid, I remember I had a level 60 Pidgeot. And I was literally just walking around Silphco for hours a day. I never beat the game. And I ended up restarting. It was like...
That's hilarious.
It was my first game, so I was probably like 6 years old, man.
Yeah.
And it was like, I just could not figure out Silphco.
They make it confusing, man.
I thought I knew the routing this time, but then with the pressure of trying to go fast and remember the game.
We're live and everything. Everyone's watching us.
It was scary. And so Rock Tunnel, I lost it in there, and then Silphco, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm not even gonna try and remember. Tell me where to go."
Rock Tunnel with it being dark, and
dark.
Another embarrassing one when I was probably in 3rd grade or something, and it was when Fire Red and Leaf Green came out. I couldn't figure out how to get past Pokemon Mansion, and I spent days in Pokemon Mansion because I didn't realize you were supposed to walk off the edge to get down to the basement. I didn't realize you could do that.
Yeah, it's not very obvious either.
Yeah. I also found my first shiny when I was in there, funny enough, too. And I ran out of balls and killed it. It was...
What was it?
What was it?
It was a green... I guess it was a Grimer, not a...
Yeah, green.
Maybe... It was either a Grimer or a Muck, but I have a feeling it was a Grimer. I don't know if you run into wild Mucks there.
I think you do.
It might be a low chance, but Grimer for sure, yeah.
I just remember being like, that does not
look
right.
That,
yeah. Besides Red Gyarados. I had Red Gyarados too.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Shiny Grimer is green. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, a Alolan Grimer is green too, but then the shiny Alolan Grimer is purple. They just did the reverse of them. But it's crazy when you play the game because it's kind of cool. Even though he beat it in an hour 20 minutes or something. So it took us around 3 hours. But still wow, a game you play as a kid where you play for weeks and weeks. It's you beat it in 3. I didn't realize how many puzzles there are in the game when you do them back to back. It's Rock Tunnel. And then you go through Silphco, and then the Safari Zone, you have to know where you're going, otherwise you run out of steps.
Oh, that was another one. I had a friend get me through the Safari. And after me talking about all the stupid stuff that I couldn't do as a kid, people are going to be like, why should I listen to this guy? Anything this guy has to say about me.
We're not prefacing this conversation very well, but whatever.
I've come a long way since then, okay? I also couldn't tie my shoes until 2nd grade, so
yeah, I
was slow.
I love it, dude.
But yeah, it's that, and then Pokemon Mansion, and then obviously Victory Road, where you have to drop the strength rocks down a floor, and it's wow, okay, I gotta have, in a speedrunning context, it's crazy how it's impressive what some of these guys know. But it's like everyone watching us live from his channel, because we were both streaming live on our own channels, and I'm like, I promise we know a lot about Pokemon. He's making us look stupid right now, but I promise we aren't total noobs, but it was a good time.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, for sure. But then you take like a speedrunner and you put them in like a draft context. And
I know.
they're
Well, we're
don't-
like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're like, well, you want to hop on and do some like nuzlocking with us? Not that we're trying to like, turn the tables on you, but if you want to check it out, then come join us one of these times. But
Yeah.
and then obviously draft league is also entirely different. So, but anyways,
It'd be good.
good stuff.
We also just wanted to kind of catch up with you, man. How's life been going? I think it's been about a year since we've really gotten on and chatted for a long time.
Yeah, dude.
You've recently gotten married, so congratulations.
Yes. It looks good on me, doesn't it? I like it
does.
on me.
All of us now have it. It's great.
Yeah, married club. Just a couple of married men talking about a children's monster game.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Mhm.
It's possible, gentlemen. You can do it too.
I think
She's
since
out there. I know it.
yeah, exactly right. There's someone for me, then there's definitely someone for you. I think since then I also got my master's degree. I think I was still working on that. I was in like
yeah, that's
Mhm.
right.
I was in the thick of it, man, and like being out the other side is like so much better.
Congrats. That's awesome.
It's like-
Congratulations.
Now my time is taken up by like yard work and other things around the house, but at least
There
it's
you go.
not in front of a computer.
Just feeling
All
your
day,
brain
every day.
leak out of your ears. Yeah, that's awesome though. Congratulations. That's another
It was
major thing.
Computer science, right? Is what you were doing.
Yes, yeah, and then
Very
I
cool,
also
dude.
like I got a job in like generative AI since then
Nice.
as like
Oh,
a
wow.
program
Way
manager.
cool.
So I'm like
Good for you.
ChatGPT Andy now. So and I still can't make my way through Rock Tunnel without Flash. So
I know, right? Well, ChatGPT is a lifesaver for me at work, so it's great.
It's so good, dude. I use it. Josh and I are in a D&D group, and I use it to help me, like theorize and craft out our D&D campaign and stuff like that. Give me
Yeah.
ideas for stuff. So
It does
it's a lot
it
of
does a
fun.
really good job.
Dude,
It's awesome.
I've seen like I haven't played the game before, but I'm pretty sure it's called like AI Dungeon or something. Like you remember
Oh,
those
really?
old '90s like
AI
just
Dungeon.
typing games where you can like type
Yeah.
in it like you could just make one of the like you could just go to ChatGPT and be like, you are a dungeon master and we're playing like a typing dungeon game, and it could like make it up on the fly.
Whoa.
That's so crazy.
Oh, this is crazy. I'll have to look at this later. I just did a quick search for it. This is nuts.
Honestly, I don't even know if you need to buy that. You could probably just go on the ChatGPT website and tell it to like
Create
Do it.
something.
yeah just like
That's
be like,
fun.
hey, we're playing a game and you're like the master of the game, like give me options and I'm gonna tell you what I want to do and then tell me
Mhm.
what happens.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We're getting some crazy times of technology, man. I remember as a kid, I was always wishing Pokemon was real. Pretty soon, like we're gonna be able to do VR headsets, and it's all gonna be there, or it's gonna be like robots can do whatever that needs to do, and Pokemon will be real.
Yeah, or even like imagine like a game like Animal Crossing or whatever,
Mhm.
where like there's so much dialogue in it, and then you just give all these villagers personalities and just have a
Yeah.
large language model like ChatGPT or one of these
Mhm.
other produce the conversation like every
Yeah.
time that
Mhm.
and then you get to make your own dialogue options to them, and they get to say what they want back to you. It like creates another whole level of immersion in upcoming games.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I've always wanted it to be where the Pokemon rival in your game, like, because you have your multiple fights with that rival over time. I'm excited for eventually they start integrating AI into that, like more like like where it can like say, I know you've done this previously, like it will like remember your fights and like change up according to like what Pokemon it knows you have in previous fights, or things like
Yeah.
that. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, like Sans from Undertale or something, where
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I know what you did. And funny
Yeah,
enough,
that'd be-
since we're on the topic, I don't know if you guys are like ChatGPT Plus subscribers to have access to the higher level models. You have O3, which is a reasoning model. I actually asked it to create a draft team, and I just gave it a picture of the matchup. Like, here are my 8 Pokemon, here are the opponent's 8 Pokemon, and it actually made a very coherent team. And it
Really?
made it was actually cooking a little bit too hard. So I had a Bronzong on my team, and the opponent had like T-Tar plus Excadrill. But Excadrill is usually going to be like Sand Rush and be fast and whatnot. But like it can also be Mold Breaker to get past Levitate. It gave me a Shookaberry Bronzong because it was like, I have Bronzong which counters Excadrill, but he's gonna bring Mold Breaker to do this, so I can bring Shookaberry for insurance to like Earthquake him.
That's
And
wild.
I was like, okay, you know what? Like, it's weird that you can.
Hard.
Yeah, like you're cooking too hard, and it's weird that you know this much about a niche hobby.
That's insane. Yeah, man, I have to play
Oh,
around with
man.
some of that because I have for work I do have a plus account. Work just pays for it, which is nice. So I can just like basically stay logged in, and it learns over the months. It kind of learns what I tell it and gets decently educated on what we do and the product and the team and everything. But I'm gonna have to be like, I'm gonna have to ask it some questions about maybe our next draft league, Logan. It's not a bad idea.
That'd be super fun.
Yeah.
Or do we have it draft our teams for us? Like, that'd be
wild.
crazy. That'd be
No,
Dude, for sure. Go like when you do it, make sure you use the O3 model, not the
03.
okay.
not the 4 model, because the O3 is the reasoning model that can
Right.
like do this higher level thought. But like you would be impressed. It's not like perfect. Like I would be able to draft and build better teams than it, but it's like surprisingly competent.
That's wow. That's crazy. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, and it's not trained on this kind of information at all. It just like goes out in the internet and finds the kinds of things that would be useful to it,
Yeah, wow.
which is crazy.
That's insane, man. Oh, dude, that's such a cool space to be working in. Like we're doing some stuff for it on work too, and it's just like it's fun to see. And I'm playing with it on my own, and it's just cool to see what the possibilities are going to be pretty soon, and so that's going to be really, really fun to kind of see how it evolves. So
Yeah.
we are also kind of excited to get into today. We've got Lambo here. He's gonna kind of quiz us and kind of give us a history and like some interesting knowledge of niche moves of Pokemon, the moves that we've never heard of. Lambo is gonna make them viable in our minds. So from here, I guess we'll turn the time over to you, man, and let you kind of do what you're gonna do. Give us a quiz, and we'll see if we can even keep up with your stuff, man.
Yeah, I have a list of like 18 to 20, and this is a non-exhaustive list, but like 18 to 20 moves that are rarely ever seen in any
Yeah.
standard competitive format that you will see occasionally in draft. And so I don't know if we'll get through all of these depending on how long they take, but I figured a good format for this would be that I will give a move, you guys will talk about what the move does, or if you can't remember what the move does, because some of these are pretty niche, just take a guess and then try to guess like what would be a situation why somebody would ever
We
bring
could
this
even-
on a team.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll try to start with some of the less niche ones. So
Okay.
one that is probably easier, and there are rare instances where you might actually see it in a standard format. Do you all know the move Psych Up?
Yes.
Psych Up. Yes.
Yeah.
that is-
Copy the opponent's stats, right?
Yep.
Yes. Copy their stat changes.
Stat
Yes.
change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And so take a guess as to like a scenario where you have something that
I remember I used it one time where I believe I had it on. Like I can't remember what I had it on, but I knew that I was going against somebody that I knew their basic strat was to get boosted as quickly as possible. To it might have been like Spore Breloom or something like that. I can't remember. And they used Swords Dance with it as well. And I remember that I think I had something that used Psych Up, and it just so that way I could counter. I had like Chestoberry and Psych Up or something like that. I remember in that kind of vein of knowing when your opponent's going to set up, so you can copy that kind of a stat.
Yeah, exactly. And like a couple mons that you'll see it frequently on would be like in Gen 3, you have something like Regice, and Regice doesn't have any way to boost. So if you're going against a Calm Minesweeper, say Raikou or something of the like, and I believe like Blissey and Chansey will sometimes do this as well, you can click Psych Up to copy the special defense boosts of the Raikou so that you can stay next to it. It doesn't like overpower
Outpace
you.
you,
And
yeah.
Overpower, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really, really
exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
That's a great shout out.
Yeah. So fairly simple one. Here's another fairly simple one. You can figure out what it does just by the name. Magnet Rise. Take it away.
Yes. So Magnet Rise. I remember it as a kid. I remember this one because I didn't. I could never use it because I had my Magnezone, and I was be fighting the ground types or something like that as a kid. And this I never used it in draft or anything, but obviously it gives steel or immune, basically levitate. It makes you immune to ground type moves for like 5 turns or something
Yeah,
like that, right?
It's grants immunity to ground for 5 turns.
Exactly. And Magnezone is one user of it. I would say the most common thing that you will see, like I see Magnet Rise on Klefki actually all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's another one I've seen.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
good one.
Prankster got that on there. That's a great shout out. Yeah.
Yeah. So like one of the big things with Klefki is like you can have a Klefki in front of a Landorus Therian and just click Magnet Rise, and then like if it has knockoff or something, you resist it. If it U-turns, you resist it. If it rock moves, you resist it. So you can get like spikes up in front of something that otherwise might threaten you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. That's
It's
powerful.
actually it's so prevalent that Landos will sometimes run Smackdown to counter
That's amazing.
Magnet Rise
to knock him back
Klefkis.
down. That's so good.
Exactly. Yeah, like it's actually so common that you'll run into something like that.
That's crazy.
That's
I would
amazing.
never would have guessed it to be that popular. That's cool.
Yeah, I like I've seen it stuff some choice users too. So people who are locked into EQ, you can obviously force a switch and get a setup turn or
And
try and switch again yourself to get back ahead of them. So
that's so
who,
cool.
who else gets it? I know I know Metagross gets it, right? Are there any Metagross Magnet right?
It's usually steel types that would
Okay.
get it. And like you'll
Steel
sometimes see it in
Metagross.
like niche matchups. I would say the thing that I see it the most on is definitely Klefki. And then
Okay.
maybe like the
The
Magnezone.
Magnezone because it's 4 times weak.
Yeah. Usually
Okay.
with Metagross you already kind of have like a 4 move slot syndrome where you like want to set Stealth
That's the
Rock,
thing,
and
right?
you want to hit Agility or Meteor Mash or other coverage moves. So you
Okay.
would see it less on. I can't even remember if it gets it. It probably does though.
In
It
Magnet
does,
Rise,
yeah.
we
But
got.
yeah, it's probably less likely, but yeah, it makes sense. Okay, cool.
Oh, Fortress gets it, and Electrode,
Nice. Fortress gets it.
and apparently the
Don't run
Porygon
on
line
Fortress.
gets it as well.
Yeah, but with like a lot of those, like you might like, but like Fortress doesn't really.
Like you're not
Doesn't
weak to ground.
benefit or anything.
Yeah, and like Porygon, like you could, but like
You can
Do you
probably
want
take it
to?
decently well. Yeah, you don't.
yeah, you would be. You could do something really funny. So this isn't on the list, but do you guys know what conversion does?
Okay.
We talked about this on a previous one, Logan. You remember that?
Conversion, I
like-
believe, changes, at least in Gen 1, it changed you to like the type of the first moving, like the first move slot that you had. So the move that you had in your first slot, it changes that type. I think now it changes you to. I could be wrong on that.
It's the
Does
reverse.
it change
Yeah.
to the. Oh, okay.
No, what you said is right. So like in Gen 7, if you use Z conversion, it gives you +1 on all your stats for the Z move, but it will change you to the type of the first
The first
move
move in
that
your slot.
So like
The first slot.
you can run Z conversion, recover, and then Thunderbolt in the first slot and Ice Beam in the second slot. But if you wanted to get really cheeky with it, you could run Z conversion, Magnet Rise, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. But
Okay.
Okay.
you would need to like hard predict. Like in OU, you wouldn't necessarily want to do that, and in draft they usually ban Z conversion, getting
Okay.
the Omni boost.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's a very interesting one, and I remember using that in like a Nuzlocke a long time ago because it actually helped my Porygon like resist something, or maybe it might have been Conversion 2, because Conversion 2 changes you to like a resist of the last type or something like that.
Yeah, conversion 2, it does that. And actually, I don't have this on the list either, but it reminds me of another move that you see much more commonly in draft than you do in regular play, but it's not completely unseen in regular play. Are you familiar with Reflect type?
I know it exists. Actually don't know what that one does.
So Reflect type. Go ahead, Josh.
I would say, doesn't it changes your type to match their type, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that similar to how conversion worked like in Gen 1 or something like that? Because conversion didn't always work the way it does now, but I could be wrong. I know. But
Yeah,
anyway, but basically reflect type, you change into their. Is it their if they're dual type? Is it their first type or?
No, you reflect their dual type,
Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh, wow, okay.
and it's like a very very limited distribution. And so like two
Yeah,
of
who
the
gets it?
only Starmie and Latias are the only two things that I know off the top of my head that
Oh,
run
wow.
it.
Interesting.
But it's also like very limited distribution beyond those two.
Oh, I'm gonna look. That's crazy.
So
Okay.
with reflect type, then do you know what is the the use case of that scenario? Like Eladios, why would it use reflect type? If there
Yeah.
has there been any examples of that?
Especially in generations that have pursuit still legal.
Okay.
If you are facing something like a Drapion and you reflect type your Latias so that you become a poison dark type and you have levitate, so you're immune to ground still, but you now resist pursuit and you resist all of everything that Drapion could do to you, and now you can like calm mind in front of it and start boosting, or you can use it to safely switch out of pursuit mons.
Wow. Okay.
So you can do reflect type recover, and then once you like recover off, then you just switch out.
Okay, that's fun.
Or like Starmie uses it in Ferrothorn matchups sometimes, because Ferrothorn, then you resist everything Ferrothorn does to you because you're grass steel, and he can't leech seed you or anything.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
So I just looked it up.
That's crazy.
So yeah, Starmie, Latias, Mew, Tentacruel, Gengar, and then a Gen 9 mon, Toadscruel, which is funny because Toadscruel has Mycelium Might, so it's a negative priority on it. Which is
that's crazy.
And I think a lot of those only got it in some later generation.
Yeah.
I think in something like Gen 6 or 7, it might only be like only Latias, not Latios, and then Starmie, and then maybe like one or two others.
Yeah, just Tentacruel. But yeah, Gengar didn't get it until 8, and then Toadscruel, obviously Toadscruel's a Gen 9 mon. Yeah. So yeah, it's like literally like two or three Pokemon had it.
Yeah, I'm not even going down the list because I keep naming things that aren't on the list.
You're good.
Okay, here's another off the wall one that like totally hit or miss here. Natural Gift.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. I don't even I know it exists. I like it doesn't. That's what I would not even have an idea.
I know it's something I know it's something to do with it pulls the power from your held item or something. Like, is this the berry one?
Yes.
Okay. That's all I know. I don't know anything else beyond that.
It is like a one-time more powerful hidden power, and you can be physical too. And so the only time I know that, the only set I've ever seen use it in standard play from off the top of my dome is like a Gen 5 DD Gyarados set that wanted to have a natural gift physical fire move that could hit Ferrothorn.
Okay.
And so it's like this crazy lure. But like in draft, you know exactly what the opponent's going to bring. So if they really don't expect that your physical attacker is going to have something that can take out what they have there, then it's like you totally surprise them.
Yeah, okay. That's good. And does most mons get natural gift? Is that pretty good distribution there too, or is that?
I think it is widely distributed, but like nobody knows about it because nobody ever runs it. Because it's like, why would you? Because it uses your item slot, and as soon as you use the move, it uses the berry, so you can't use it more than once.
Yeah, it's a one-time move. That's interesting.
Yeah, okay. So it's very committal, and you need to catch your opponent off guard, or else it just completely
duds.
Yeah, and then you lose your item slot, etc., etc.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm jumping around my list just because these moves seem to relate to each other. Fling.
Yeah.
That's a more known one.
Yeah.
Like, what would people use Fling for? I assume you know what it does, right?
Yeah, it's a dark type move, and you toss it. Does it depend on the weight of it, or how is the base power calculated for Fling? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually. I don't
or
think
is it always the same base power?
It's not always the same base power.
Okay,
like everything, the effect changes based on the item.
The item. Okay.
I know like King's Rock is a popular use case because that's like at least in our game right now that we're playing, you can throw King's Rock and it flinches. I know that.
Isn't it like a guaranteed flinch for King's Rock? Okay.
Yeah. So it was sometimes used in VGC because you could fake out, and then if you had something fast like Weavile, he could fling a King's Rock, and then it's not high priority, like it's not raised priority, but he's so fast that you can count it as like it's pretty reliably 2 flinches.
That's cool.
Oh, that's nuts. Okay, that's
But
cool.
a couple other items. I think there are some high power moves or like high power items that might give you like 100 or 120 base power in later gens. I think it's like rare bone or something. But some other common ones you might see: flinging flame orb, toxic orb, or light orb will burn, poison, or paralyze. Yeah. There's a couple other like fun, unique items that if you go down the Bulbapedia page for Fling, it'll tell you like all sorts of different stuff.
Interesting. Okay.
Fling
That's cool.
fling your lagging tail at them.
Just that.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen people like fling light balls at Latias's and whatnot.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, one of the better known niche moves because it's so horrible. People are like, when would you ever use this? There's like very few instances. Synchronoise.
Oh, I think I remember you
Oh.
teased this with us previously. I might be stumped on this one.
I'm thinking psychic noise, which is no healing. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
right
different.
though.
Yeah.
Here.
I just know it's crazy high base power and it's psychic type. I can't remember the requirements for it.
It only does damage, like it doesn't work if you and the opposing Pokemon don't share a type.
That's
so
what
you
it is. Okay.
So you
Oh.
have to have the same type, but it's mostly given to psychic types. And so if psychic types use psychic move against psychic Pokemon,
It's resisted.
resisted. There is very niche usage of it in draft, where especially like when you are playing something like a Toxapex, the evolutions actually get Synchronoise. And so if you have a Vaporeon, you can... One of the few things Vaporeon can do to threaten Toxapex is Synchronoise.
That is crazy.
That's insane. Okay.
We
Okay.
also used it in another matchup just because we needed a high power move on like I can't even remember what mono it was. It might have been an electric type. It might have been it might have been Jolteon versus Rotom Heat. And Synchronoise was just the most powerful thing. Like we had an extra move slot and we were like, don't just like it would be more powerful to hit it with a Synchronoise than a Shadow Ball.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh man, that's super cool.
Yeah.
That's
So that
People are
one's
smart. I sit there and I go, people are just too smart, man. That's awesome.
Synchronoise.
Yeah. So we're pulling out some weird ones now. Magic Room.
Oh man, I know it's the one that I always ignore when it pops up and it asks to. They ask if I want to learn it. Don't tell me.
You're like, that's not Trick Room.
No,
Trick
yeah, not Trick Room. Logan, have we used it in our runs right now so far?
I don't think we have. Does it have to do with something that I feel like it's item related, but I could be wrong. Like
That's the one. Yeah,
items?
it basically it doesn't like suppress held item usage, or the items are frisked away for the duration of the terrain or the effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So during the effect of Magic Room, items just don't have effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Interesting. Okay.
Is there a reason why that's not? I think that doesn't sound as niche as maybe I'm overestimated, but it sounds like kind of decent. Like for like Eviolite, like I don't know if there's like an Eviolite wall, like you could neutralize an Eviolite, like a Chansey or a Porygon too.
Yeah. The reason that you wouldn't use it for that kind of thing is because 99 times out of 100, knockoff would just be better for that.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Sure.
And Magic Room only works for a couple turns, and you also lose your item's effect.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But that's where the benefit of it comes in.
Okay.
So I'll give you a hint as to why people would use it. It's typically used to get rid of your own item rather than your opponent's item. I can think of like a single mon that I've seen use this.
But it doesn't proc and burden, does it?
No.
Okay.
That's a good guess though.
Okay.
Like you're going.
I was like the only thing I can think of is like if you get something tricked onto you and and like you just don't want what they've given you. But I don't think that's right.
I'll give you one other hint. The mon that I know that has used this
Oh,
is
slacking. No, not
no
its abilities. Sorry, I'm
that
getting
cripple him twice. He loses the choice bandana. Tapu Lele. If that's any help, why would a Tapu Lele want to turn its item off?
That's a good question. Um,
Why would it want to do that?
hang on. Like its abilities.
Trying
Yeah,
to think.
Tapu Lele.
I'm going abilities, like, but it's like that's not right. It's items. What are
It's
we
the
looking at here?
items, yeah.
I'm just seeing like if there's any sort of interaction. I don't know.
No, it's
If it has a Z crystal, it can't be. Or does a Z crystal not in effect? If that's the case.
nah. I actually don't. I don't. I've
Like,
never tried. I've never tried, and I don't think anybody's ever tried in their
Okay.
life. I doubt. I don't know.
I'm like
think
trying.
the
I'm
world
like trying to be
knows.
super. Yeah, I'm trying to be super out of. The
I don't
box.
think the
Okay.
world knows whether you can Z crystal under magic room.
I just think
because
because like obviously you can't knock off Mega Stones or Z crystals.
Yeah,
So I just wonder
or
if
Z
Magic
crystals.
Room you would still
That-
hold on to your.
that is a great guess, but you're doing it intentionally to turn off your own item.
Okay, I don't know
And
then.
I'll spoil the
Like thinking like
surprise.
acrobatics, but it's like that's
Nah.
not Tapu Lele.
No, because I'm pretty sure it would like it just nullifies your item. You're still holding
Yeah,
it. So
yeah. You don't
It doesn't
consume
get
it.
rid of it.
But a choice scarf Tapu Lele will sometimes use magic room because if it no longer wants to be choice locked, say it's in an end game situation
Oh, I see.
where it's like
Oh,
I'm the last mon versus like 2 or 3 mons that I could kill, but one of them's a dark type, so I need to Moonblast one and Psychic another. You can choice scarf
Oh.
magic room. It turns off your choice scarf for a couple turns. You can Moonblast what you need to, Psychic what you need
insane.
to.
I never would have thought of that. It's
it's-
crazy.
Even when you have it, it's still a niche option, but like especially again in draft, you might run Magic Room with Psychic,
And Moonblast.
Focus Blasts,
Or whatever.
and Moonblast. Yeah,
oh man, that's crazy.
Okay, that's insane. I can see
That's
it now.
cool. That's cool.
I never. Yeah,
Did you
I
remember
guess.
that, Josh?
Yeah, I guess I never. I just never thought from the choice item context where you can just basically. It doesn't just take away the
get
speed, but
past that.
it lets you choose the other moves again. That's crazy.
Who
I've
learns
brought
Magic
it-
Room?
on a couple of Lele's, I've probably clicked it a single time in my life.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just curious to see who learns Magic Room. I'm just curious on that. Sorry, almost there. Magic Room right there. So we have Azelf, Breakston, and Delphox and Fennec in that line. The Gothita line, the Klefki line, the Mesprit, and the UC line, at least in Gen... Or this is Scarlet and Violet. So, but obviously we have Tapu Lele. It looks like the Calyrexes both knew it at one point. So that's interesting. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
the
super
only other
cool.
thing that I could see use it would be like Azelf for a similar reason.
Mhm.
If you bring a like choice specs or choice scarf Azelf,
Yeah.
then you would be able to like magic room so you can Psychic and Flamethrower in an end game where you already outspeed everything else and
Right.
need to
Okay,
switch moves.
that's cool. Oh man, that's a cool one.
Man,
I
I'm
like how like it's like even when you have a mon that you want to have it on, you're still like I've only clicked it like once or twice.
One
It's
time.
crazy.
well, it saves you in an it's especially useful where you're like I don't necessarily need an extra move on this, and it can save me in a niche scenario
Yeah.
where this might be my last mon living, and
Mhm.
I need to clean up
Oh
with it.
yeah, that's
Makes sense.
cool.
All right, let me pull a couple more out here. I don't think I'm gonna get through the whole list, but maybe I
It's
can
all
send
good.
it to you boys after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snatch.
Okay, that's kind of like
That's
if
just stealing their-
it's stealing their item, right? If you have none.
That is not. That's thief.
Oh,
Thief is like people
Oh,
did run thief when it was like you would bring no leftovers and then you'd thief something. It was like much more common in like Gen 2 where like you would actually run
Mhm.
whole teams around thief, but snatch is different.
Is this taking their move or something like that, or certain kinds of moves?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
oh,
So-
okay.
Okay, so I know. So can you like snatch? Is it like stat boosting moves, or are there other kind of moves you can do it on? Like you can snatch their calm mind or their swords dance or whatever.
Yeah. So if you use snatch, if I somebody can check me in the comments or something. I'm pretty sure it's +3 priority,
Oh wow.
and
Ooh.
it will steal it will steal a lot of non-attacking moves. So you can
Okay.
so like protect is +4 priority, so you can't really snatch to steal a protect, but you can snatch to steal like a recover, or you can snatch to steal a calm mind, or
So
something
mean.
of the like.
Yeah.
And then it was also some occasionally used in Gen 7 for like because I think it gave like +2 attack or +2 speed with when it gave a Z move. So you could like Z snatch, perhaps steal a boost from your opponent, but also just use it as like a sword stance or something.
Man, that's awesome. That's so, and it's just kind of like whenever you kind of need that niche move. And so I guess stealing, does that mean the other person can't use it, or does that mean you just kind of copy it?
You use it that turn. So it
Oh,
and that's why like once they know you have snatch too, it becomes a weird mind game, because then it's like, okay, do I just start attacking into but like you click snatch, they try to use a move. When they try to use it, you use it instead, and they do nothing that turn.
That's crazy.
I think I actually saw. I think I saw. I thought I saw something recently. I'll have to go back, but that's cool. That's super super interesting.
But like I don't it steals, I think it steals moves that target yourself. So like I'm like 99.9% sure like it wouldn't,
That sounds right.
it doesn't steal like stealth rock. It doesn't steal, but like it might steal reflect, it might steal light screen.
Yeah, beneficial status move is what it says
Yeah.
on Bulbapedia.
Interesting.
I mean, I would
Beneficial
assume that screens would count.
beneficial status moves that target yourself, I believe.
Okay. I would assume that you could snatch like a reflect or a light screen.
Yeah. Like if
Um,
you want, and this again gets to another move that I don't even have on this list. But like if you wanted to snatch like a toxic, it wouldn't work. If you want to steal the opponent's toxic, you would have to use magic coat.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Because that's basically magic.
Magic bounce is
It's
a
the
move.
move magic bounce.
Yes. Yeah. So like magic coat is like if you used magic coat and snatch at the same time, then you'd like cover most special moves, because then you'd be bouncing back things that are trying to go towards you, or you'd be stealing the opponent's beneficial moves.
Is magic coat priority too? I can't remember.
Uh, yeah. Wait.
Okay.
I think so. I actually don't know.
Let's
Usually
see.
when I run magic code, it's on like Klefki or something.
Yeah.
Magic
Yeah.
coat.
I'm pretty sure it
I did it.
is.
I
Yeah, I
did
was
it
gonna
once
say
for
new
Jirachi. I
new
just
Fable
remember
meta
it
just
was a
dropped.
Jirachi set that I had. Yeah. Let's see. Did you see if it was priority or not? You're still looking.
I cut out for a second. Sorry. We can. Yeah, magic coat is +4.
Okay.
+4. Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's cool.
Because like Snatch can't be +4 because then it could steal protects, which would be crazy.
Let me see. I'm gonna check
Yeah,
actually.
mhm.
Snatch. Snatch is +4.
+4?
Yeah.
Maybe
so-
it just doesn't work into protect or something.
Yeah, it says not affected by protect
Okay, yeah.
Interesting.
or mirror.
Got
So, okay, it says it's not affected by protect, magic coat, other snatch. Obviously, that would just fail. Mirror moving King's Rock. So
Yeah. Once you get into some of these moves, man, it's like,
This is the whole new world, dude.
yeah, the me first and all those moves. It's like, oh my goodness. I like every time I want to use them in draft, I'm like, oh, I remember this exists. I have to look up how this works. And like half the time, I have to jump into a battle and like test some niche mechanic. Like, will this work?
That's super.
wild.
Oh yeah, yeah, for real though. Oh man.
Yeah, like there's plenty of times where like the thing that I'm trying to do is so niche that like you can't even find it on Bulbapedia.
you're like, I'm probably doing
Like,
something
what
that no
is
one
this?
has ever thought of or done before.
Yeah, it's like you got to reinvent it every time, because like nobody's writing down like this weird interaction between these two moves and whatnot.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Man.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking, could you, if someone tries to boost, like let's say they use Combine or Dragon Dance, could you encore them? And then if they're dumb enough to stay in, then you can just snatch as they're stuck in their own boost loop. I mean, obviously, I would hope they would switch out right away, but that's technically what you can do.
I suppose so. I suppose you could.
That's hilarious. I'm just my mind's racing now, man. You got me thinking.
You're like snatch is there now. It's an option.
Yeah. Okay. Wild.
Yeah. Okay, I want to say 2 more. If is
Yeah,
that
good,
good?
man.
Sounds good.
Time
Let's
for
do
you
two
guys?
more. Yeah, let's go for
Okay.
it. Yeah.
2 more, and then I'll jump. Last resort.
Oh yeah,
Is
you gotta
that
use all your. You have to use all your other moves before you can use it. But it's a super powerful. Is it normal type or does it change? That one change too?
Yeah, normal
normal,
type.
okay.
Like 140 base power.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that's more powerful. Than
Do you think you can?
That makes sense.
Do you think you can name a user of last resort? I can think of 2 main ones.
It's like unknown is like one I could think of. No, can't learn last resort. I'm just trying to think of like something that would. Oh, what would do that? It's like something that like you'd use you'd like have like one like just the 2 moves, and then that way
Typically,
you can
yeah,
get access to it easily. But I don't know who could do it.
yeah. There's
Could you do?
2 different.
Okay. Yeah. I don't hear what you say.
Yeah. I was gonna say there's 2
I was gonna
sets. You go, Josh. You go, and then I'll spoil
Okay. So I'm kind
the
of
2
that.
mons.
Yeah. You're good. You're good. Only thing I could think of is if you do like a fake out mon and then spam last resort as your only other move. I don't know if there's like a offensive normal type mon you could do that with.
Mega Lopunny.
Okay, there you go. So fake out and last resort, and that's it.
There's 2 sets that Mega Lopunny will run with it. Well, 2 main sets that Mega Lop will run with it. Fake out last resort, and sometimes power up punch last resort.
Oh, okay.
So you power up punch, you get a +1 boost, and then you start going for strong.
Big, wow. And you
yeah.
have Scrappy,
I
right?
have, yeah, exactly, yeah. And I have seen last resort on like 4 move. Like if you just have a 4th move slot that you're like, fake out close combat return, and you're like, hey, I'll just throw on last resort because I don't need a 4th move. So I have seen that too. But the other mon that can actually use it, the hint, this mon can use it as its very first action. Like it doesn't work if you use it as the only move, so you have to have at least 2 moves for last resort to work. But this mon can use last resort as its first move out there. If that's too ambiguous, it has to use another move to call the last resort.
Is it like assist or something?
Assist would be a good guess. I actually don't know how that functions, to be honest.
Yeah, I
don't
can't
know
remember
how
the exact.
assist
Okay.
works with last resort. That is.
Okay.
Instruct wouldn't work with that, I don't think. What could that be? Metronome, maybe?
I actually don't. I assume it would work if you metronomed last resort, but I'm not positive. I don't even know. I maybe it wouldn't work actually. I'll give you the hint. The move the mon uses is sleep talk. So the only 2 moves it knows
Komala. It's Komala.
Komala, yeah. So you can run
Nice.
Choice Band Komala with Sleep Talk last resort.
Oh yeah, I think that's in a ROM hack, a radical red. If you guys remember that one, and there's a fight that has that one. I remember that.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I can just
okay.
send off some powerful ones.
That's cool.
Okay, and I'm assuming you could also do that. Could you do that later in battle, like if you like rest and then switch out, and then later on you switch in and you're still, or if you're slept by the opponent and then you switch in later and you click. If you happen to get slept as a sleep talk user, and then you can switch back in later. Like if someone spores you, you switch out. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of other ways where you could.
I'm actually not sure because the way that last resort works is every time you switch in, you have to use every other move before last resort works. Komala, when it uses sleep talk, it has used every move before Last Resort. So I don't know that
Exactly.
Sleep
Yeah.
Talk can just. I don't know that Sleep Talk calling Last Resort just makes it work. I think it only
Oh.
works for Komala because it's used every move before it's used Last Resort. But somebody can check me in the comments.
That makes sense.
So
That's interesting.
Okay.
That's really, really interesting.
yeah, and I will pull one last one here. There's a lot.
This is so fun. Oh man, this is so
There-
cool.
There's a lot to choose from here. Man, should I? I'll choose a. It's a fairly easy one, but we'll end on something easy that you guys I think will get. Worry Seed.
So that's nullifies abilities, or no, it gives. Does it give it like insomnia or something like that?
Exactly.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. It is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what would be a situation where you would use Worry Seed?
If they, I was thinking like if
I
they
mean, I
have
would
Sap
just think-
Sipper, or because
Yeah.
usually grass types get it.
Would that work on it?
I actually don't even know. I think
Worry Seed's a-
Sap Sipper might absorb.
Oh, you're right. It's a seed.
'cause
it's
Worry
still
Seed's a
seed,
grass type
right?
move.
You're right.
It's just a grass
Just
move.
think.
I mean, I would just
Yeah.
think like just as basically like a manual mold breaker or something like that. So if you want to break like a Magic Guard Mon or break a Levitate Mon or something like that, then you'd Worry Seed them and basically use it as like I said, like a manual mold breaker.
Yeah. You actually did. So the two main things that people would use it for. Yes, like into a Levitate Mon that could work, and it might. But usually you're a grass type and you don't necessarily have
And
a
you don't have
strong
Earthquake.
earthquake or anything. But the two main things that people use Worry Seed to counter are Magic Guard
Okay.
and also another Pokemon that heavily relies on its ability to
Is it
recover
to-
health.
Yeah, is it toxic heal? Or,
Exactly.
Or like Gliscor or something
Oh,
like
nice.
Yes. And the crazy thing about Worry Seed is the toxic counter, and this works for Magic Guard too. So if they have a Reuniclus that switches into a toxic early game, and then you hide that you have Worry Seed, every turn that Gliscor or Magic Guard, Reuniclus or Clef or whatever is out, the toxic counter still racks up. So when
Oh.
you use, so like if Gliscor is out for like 6 turns or whatever, and then you use Worry Seed on like that 6th turn, he doesn't take 6% from it. He's gonna take like 80% of his
whole
health
thing.
from it. Yeah.
Oh.
So
That'd
like
be cool.
yeah, so if you keep Worry Seed in your back pocket until the Gliscor is like staying out for a little bit, and then you throw it out, like all
the
of a
next
sudden,
turn it'll take a lot.
yeah, like he thinks he's gonna heal like a decent amount, and then he takes like 60 instead.
Wow, that could be good for like guts and quick feed and stuff like that too, right? Like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's like guts. If they do flame orb guts, like it makes them like lose the guts boost and then also go
And then
to
the
half
attack power. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so, like-
crazy. Okay. Yeah.
So that would be another great instance that like anything that really relies on its ability. The thing that you see it the most with is in Gliscor matchups or Reuniclus matchups or something. But in a guts matchup, if they had a dangerous gutsmon, for sure. Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool. Like a bulky Amoonguss with, I don't know if it learns Worry Seed might, but something like that.
I'm
That
sure
could
it
be
does.
really interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah,
That's
I like the
super
Magic
cool.
Guard one because Magic Guard is such a wall. If you just happen to not have anything to wear down a certain wall, that'd be a lifesaver. That makes sense. Again, the synergy with Worry Seed, I'm sure a lot of these mons also get like Toxic or Leech Seed or something like that. Obviously.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's cool. Oh man,
So
dude.
hey, I got more on the list. You guys are gonna have to invite me back again.
Yeah, we have to do a part 2,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll have to do a part 2. This
Yeah,
is gonna be, I'm like,
absolutely.
I was even thinking right now, I was like, these could be great shorts. Like, you could like instead of like the who is that Pokemon? What's that move? And then
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it'll be so great. Oh man, dude, we'd love to have you back on and do some more of these.
That's sick.
Yeah. Right
Oh
on.
man, dude.
Thank you all
Again,
so much for having me.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, dude. thanks again for giving us your time. Like honestly, like it's just been a blast. I'm so happy that that you got married. We're excited for you, and then we're excited that everything's that's been going on in your life with the master's degree and everything. So super congrats on everything, and thanks for taking the time for showing us these cool niche things that I'm mind blown right now. I'm like I could do this
just
for
in
hours.
time for we got our draft league probably end of the summer is when we'll
I
pick back
know.
up again. So now we got a little bit of an advantage.
Yeah, you can pull
We'll
something.
see.
You can pull a natural gift out of your back
A
pocket.
natural gift, man.
They cut it
Wow.
out of some of the newer games. It's like I think it got cut out in like Gen 8 or 9. So
Interesting.
you'll
Okay.
have to do like a
certain
Sun Moon
format.
draft or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. I'd be down for that.
That'd be super cool.
Sweet.
Before we hit out, Lambo, I just wanted to check and make sure, is there anything that you'd like to plug on your end, or any channels or things like that you want to give a shout out to?
I got an old YouTube Pokemon channel. It's probably like Lambo Pokemon or something, but I like haven't posted there in a long time. So man, I'm just along for the ride. I'm just vibing.
You're just
I'm
hanging
chilling.
out.
I'm just
Well-
a guy now.
Just a dude. We'll plug it if you ever get the itch to go live or post something. People know where to find you. But if not, man, we'll everyone keep an eye out for Lambo. He's
Otherwise, I'm
prowling
just here to
around.
hang out, man. Yeah, I'm around.
He's on the prowl. I love it.
It's gonna be awesome. Well, everybody, thanks for joining us today. Josh and I are going to be continuing our Elite Redux run. We are almost to we're fighting Daddy soon. Hopefully, we can get past our daddy issues, and then we're gonna keep going and hopefully get through this run before 2.6 comes out. Keep an eye out for any other videos that are coming our way. And again, thank you, Lambo. This is Logan, Josh, and Lambo signing out. We'll see you guys.